Welcome back to Cars Meta National Championship, and where for episode 34, I think this is, if I remember correctly, I think this is episode 34, we are now going to do our 9th road race in the game overall, as well as also effectively being our 3rd road race here at Tailfin Pass. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is also the final road race in the game also. And then, in itself, once we have effectively done this race, if my memory is not mistaken, we officially end up unlocking our third stadium race. But of course, I'm not going to do that yet because, well, I want to focus on this. So, just checking on the difficulty. Okay, it's on champion difficulty. Even though I should probably change that down to pro, but, well, I guess it'll just depend on the struggles. And here it is. Here's the confirmation. Only one more. Tailfin Pass. Race left to beat. And that is Canyon Run. So, let's get on with this, and hopefully we do not have to deal with any audio troubles like we have been doing more recently.
Hey, you're that drift car I saw earlier, right?
僕は英語が話せないんだ。
Man, it looked like you were taking those turns sideways. Pretty cool. Hey, you ever heard this one? Turn right to go left.
君のこと見たことあるよ。ライトニング・マックイーンだよね。
Right, you said lightning. That's me. And this is Mater.
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa.
Mater, you speak Japanese?
Well, sure, doesn't everybody?
僕は君の友達の大ファンなんだ。僕の友達もみんな彼のことを知ってるよ。もし僕が彼とレースしたらみんな大興奮するだろうな。きっと伝説のレースになるよ。彼は僕の挑戦を受けてくれるかな。
Hey,
Wait a minute, what did he say?
I'm pretty sure he just asked if you'd want to race him blindfolded, driving backward with 4 flat tires.
Really? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, well, you better hurry up after him before he gets himself into some trouble.
Alright, so I figured I had to create a separate video file just to get that cutscene in, simply because I knew this was probably going to be a problem. So I decided to collect some bonus points and basically save the game before I selected the race to see if I could get some more luck. And fortunately this time I can say that I have gained some luck. And so this is where we're introduced to a Japanese racer called Koji. And apparent as it might be, it also says here, if you have won the Rust Bucket Final, right here, you are ready for the next stadium race. And all we have to really do for this is win. And as for our competition, we have Philip, Gerald, Koji, myself, and Yuri. I think that's our competition, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, I am trying to remember the guy right in front of me is called Gerald. God, this is taking for fucking ever. You know what? I might just do this one race tonight, and then once I've finally managed to win it, I'm basically just going to call it a night. Why do I fucking suck? And there goes Yuri. Not surprised in any way, shape or form. Nice try. You ain't making me dig my feet into the sand that easily. If that's your idea. That's not what I had in mind. Yeah, something tells me I'm not gonna make the jump. Oh, never mind. I definitely made the jump that time. I'm going to assume I landed on Philip, but again, I really don't know for sure. Yeah. Anyways, word of advice to anyone watching me: don't do these races on champion difficult. Don't do these races on the champion difficulty, because these AI will blow you to shit. They literally don't care how clean you race them. They are still going to fuck you up. Just basically take that advice from me. No matter how cleanly you race them, they will still fuck you up. They will fuck you to shit is what they'll do. Just depends on knowing if I'm actually able to pull this off this time. Would be nice if I could, but I'm not predicting I will, because these AI are going to fuck me up right before the finish. I'm pretty sure that's what they'll end up doing. Because it's basically what they've done before, and I'm adamantly fearful in saying that's what they'll end up doing again. And they'll basically just keep doing it until I give up. But surprisingly at the moment, I'm not planning on doing that. Because I still want to win this race, goddammit. And I'll literally do whatever it takes to get this win. This race will be mine eventually. You can basically you can basically bet my anus and my bottom dollar that this race will soon be mine. Even if it takes a couple of days to complete it, I will win this goddamn race eventually. This race will be mine. I will win it eventually, regardless of what happens. Regardless of the overall difficulty. And Philip just missed the shot, and Philip just missed the jump, so hopefully that's handed the win over to me. And I think I just hit 170 whilst I was up there, whilst I was up in mid-air. Come on. Don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch, don't flinch. Please don't flinch. Thank gods. Alright. Alright, so effectively I did of course manage to do this race again, and of course this is a different attempt compared to what I was doing previously, but ultimately I figured I would do this race again simply because, well, the race results decided not to load up, and I figured it was only necessary for me to do it again, but not on the champion difficulty. I decided to switch down to the pro difficulty just so I wouldn't have to cope with all of the pain and agony which I had to decept myself, which I had to accept when I previously did this, so I just decided I'd get this over with. So on this attempt, I won the race by over 19 seconds ahead of Gerald. Koji finished in 3rd, then it was Philip in 4th, and Yuri was last. And it was also because, well, as a result of the complications which followed from my USB getting sucked up again. So this is what we actually get, so 18 Bolt Banner points have now been won, and officially, we are already in terms of story mode, 90% complete. And officially, I can now save the game. So this is not the same attempt where I actually won this race, but it's ultimately a different attempt simply because I wanted to get the race results and do what I usually do. And I think as far as I know there is a cutscene that follows onto this. Well, 2 actually. But one of them I'll probably have to download the audio for. Unless it turns out to be both of them. Anyways.
Wow, you burned through your tires pretty quick doing that. You know, you should go see Luigi down at...
Eh?
Ta-da! Ow.
すごい。
Mater, that was incredible! Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, that was fun. Call the tow truck.
I think it's fair to say that he probably broke an axle as a result of that flip. Anyways, on to the second cutscene.
Welcome back, folks. Mater here. And as you can see around me, the new stadium is just about done. I'm saving up for my season tickets now. I might even get me some of them box seats.
Mater, you're on my crew. You get to come here for free.
I do? Thanks, buddy. So the Mater National continues, and we are seeing some very interesting matchups.
Well, Koji comes to us from the world of drift racing. Although that seems pretty different from my type of racing, it's actually
Is
not.
that a fact? Now, if I get to come here for free, do I get stuff from the snack bar for free, too?
Sure, Mater. Anyway, as I was saying, drift racing is all about style. You gotta have the technical chops, but if you can't make it look good, then you're missing out on half the equation. Right?
So let me get this straight. Even if there ain't a race going on, I can still come down to the snack bar.
Sure, as much as you can haul out of here.
Well, all right! Thank you, Lightning McQueen, for coming by and bringing us up to speed on the races. Hey, everybody, I get free snacks at the snack bar.
Glad I could help.
Yeah. Also, by the way, in that previous cutscene, Mater did ultimately hurt himself as a result of that flip. But somehow he still landed on all four wheels. But ultimately, overall, he did, of course, injure himself because, well, he probably broke one of the axles. But anyways, that was Canyon Run. And pretty interesting cutscene, if I'm being completely honest. And ultimately, that should be every story mode race in the Tailfin Pass area, except for saying, of course, that we do have some mini games to get through, and I think next time I'll probably get on with the with our final 3 Fuel Frenzy challenges, and then I'll do Duck's Race and Chase events. But anyways, that was Canyon Run, after all of that trial and error regarding me just trying to get the video right. And next time we will be doing, or finishing, the Fuel Frenzy races. So with that, stay tuned for more of the Mater National.